Welcome back, Tom. Social media is sure an interesting place to be these days. I know that we've been following those British TikTokers who've come here at a very interesting, very cold time, and I don't know if they're ready for it. But also,
number 2 trending thing today.
We've seen the rumor, and you're ready to bust this myth, of exploding trees.
Yes, and how many winters have those trees in the UP been
I'm
through?
sure they've seen their fair share.
Yes, and the internet was abuzz today with the potential of exploding trees. And I just want to say, I think our trees are going to be just fine.
Okay.
And they won't explode. What the main term is, and I'd be a little bit more concerned, not by much, if we had little or no snow on the ground and we had 50 below zero wind chills on the way. And that's when you get frost quakes.
Okay.
And sometimes if the frost quake is close enough to some trees, it can split the bark or split some of the tree. But in terms of trees exploding like New Year's Eve at midnight or the 4th of July, no, not going to happen. But we do have some cold on the way. Can I take a timeout from weather, though? Let's go to Max 1. Because I want to take a look at lunchtime here. Marianne Bauer Taylor's place here in Nema here. Looked like a good place for lunch for all the deer there.
On a balmy day at that.
Yes. Great day to get on out. I'm sure the deer will be settling in as we head into this bitter cold stretch here. But thank you, Marianne, for sending that into our 906 Weather Watchers page. If you'd like to join our 906 Weather Watchers page on Facebook, feel free to join. We'd love to show off weather photos like this during my UP News. Extreme cold warnings, Marquette County, Menominee County westward Thursday night through Friday early afternoon. And as you go eastward, it's a cold weather advisory. Temperatures right now, not too terribly cold. It's going to be much different at this point tomorrow night. As we look at future track temperatures, 7 a.m. out the door, you can see temperatures cold, even some below zero temperatures in the interior west. But watch what happens. 3 o'clock, quite cold, and then it really gets cold around here tomorrow evening. And then there's your early Friday morning temperatures. Temperatures well below zero. Air temperatures. These aren't wind chills. These are actual air temperatures. And then temperatures Friday for highs stay below zero. Here's our wind gust forecast, and any puff of wind with these temperatures put a bite in the air. We got 25 to 35 mile per hour wind gust forecasted tomorrow night on into the morning hours on Friday. And this is what's going to send the wind chills into dangerous and life-threatening levels. Wind chills already well below zero Thursday afternoon. And then as we get into your Friday morning, wind chills here anywhere between 35 and 45 below zero, perhaps 50 below zero or colder in the far western UP. So if you do have to be outside for any length of time, all skin covered up, dress warm in layers, and make sure the pets and animals have somewhere warm to go and outside of the elements Thursday night on into Friday, and then Friday night on into Saturday. Let's switch gears here. Let's talk snow. We do have some snow coming off of Lake Superior into the Keweenaw Peninsula, and we're going to get some decent snow around here in the Marquette area. Not 6 to 12 inches in an hour, but snow that could really lower the visibility. And in fact, we got a good snow band here from west of Ishpeming over towards Koski Corners. And as we fire up this future track snow here as we go through the rest of the night into Friday, you can see the snow, usual snow belts in the UP, and you can see through Saturday. My apologies, the data dipped on out, but there's no double-digit totals through Saturday afternoon. This snow is going to be very good at reducing the visibility, so if you do have any travel plans here in the winter weather advisory areas through Friday evening, be prepared for very low visibility, perhaps whiteout conditions. 8 for Marquette for Thursday, and that's going to feel warm compared to Friday. 6 below zero on Friday. There's your nighttime lows. Highs both days, Saturday and Sunday, around zero. For Munising and Grand Marais, 10 for Thursday, but only 1 below for a high on Friday. For Newberry in the eastern UP, we got 9 for Thursday, 1 below for a high temperature on Friday. Along Lake Michigan, 9 on Thursday, below zero high temperatures on Friday, back to the single digits Saturday. And then for Houghton and the Keweenaw Peninsula, lake effect snow through the weekend with whiteout conditions possible. 8 on Thursday, 2 below on Friday. And then along the Michigan-Wisconsin border, 5 for Thursday, and then we have a high temperature on Friday of only 6 below zero, and we're looking at bitter cold temperatures, perhaps 20 below or colder Thursday night and Friday night.